Hello everybody, good evening, hope that you are well and welcome to this cryptocurrency technical analysis, a Saturday evening. It's going to be a nice chilled one out, a nice chilled live stream. We can go over some charts here, some question and answers, and just have a good Saturday evening. I hope that you're all well. And looking forward to this one. Should be good. As you can see, the title of this video, I've called this one today, The Best Non-Financial Advice on Bitcoin. So tonight you are getting the best non-financial financial advice that you're ever going to see here on the Bitcoin chart. So it's going to be a good one as always. But hello everybody, hope that you're well. Who have we got in here then tonight? Jibby. Hello, my friend. Lars, Q Park, K Dub, William, hola amigos, hola todos. Hugh Crypto, FinTech Outsider, hey, from Australia, no? Christian, Geo Rider, hello. Yes, of course. Yeah, those. This is what I was saying to the people, that it's not me that's controlling the adverts at the start. People put on the adverts. I have no control over them, and I've seen them myself. There are a lot of scammy adverts out there, so be really careful. They're all fake, so be careful. And hello, Crypto Insomnia, Trader R, what's up, mate? Yeah. As you know, it's just you just got just one of those things, Jeremy, hello. Darren, Monty Don, hello my friend. Ridiculous profits today, all thanks to the Master Daniel. You are absolutely welcome, and it has been a very nice day indeed. We are going to be going over the Bitcoin chart starting in about a minute. Let's start 9,690. Did we foresee this rise coming? Yes, absolutely. So it was a nice one. So yeah, lovely profits. Scott, hello. Thank you very much. Mark, Crypto Generation, Black Sheep, hello, evening everybody. Yeah, depending on where you are in the world, I suppose. Here it's coming into the evening. Maybe for the other hemisphere, we're saying good morning, everybody. Could you look at the ETH harmonic? Yes, I will take a look at that for you, Trader R. I was going to actually reply to you today, and then I just totally forgot about it. So I will take a look at it actually. But yeah, hello everybody. Hola a todos. Guten Tag. Or bonsoir, mon ami. Y mis amigos, vamos. Be strong. Hello, my friends. Hope that you are well. And hello, everyone. Dale. I see some regular faces here. Mr. Brutality. Form. Hey, my friend. How's it going? I hope that you've been killing stocks recently, because stocks have been, You see that last week where we had, well, I suppose it's still this week, isn't it? Where we had AMD literally pump 15%, and we saw AMD up 15% and Intel down 15% on the same day. That was a really, really insane trading day. That was hilarious. But yeah, stocks have been going well, so I hope they've been treating you too well. Supero, hello. Flash, Amir, Andrew, Gareth Lewis, Rocky, hello, my friend. And I liked your video. That was great. Hi, Daniel from Southern California. Hello, my friend. We have quite a lot of people from Australia, from America, actually, over here. Anyway, let's start with the technical analysis. Hello. Naz, Annie, Crypto MYK, Roge, Raging Clam from another California, and King M. Plus times 3 time zone. Waited for this. That's good. So let's go into it. So starting here on the Bitcoin chart, I mean, let me take a drink before we get into this, because what a rise it's been. Okay. So I mean, we've had several resistances on the way up. As you'll know, we've had several. First, you had the monthly. You obviously backed. You backed off of that. You tested it again. You backed off of it. You then came up to, if you remember correctly, the 786, which was a harmonic pattern. You backed off. You went up again to what was then the 886 for the secondary harmonic. You backed off again, and then guess what? Today you actually went up and you took above the high. So this Bitcoin's running hard, isn't it? But in my opinion, it's no surprise it's running hard when you look at the two majors. So we know Bitcoin loves to have this confluence along with Litecoin, absolutely killing it, and Ethereum, absolutely killing it. So in my opinion, there was no real surprise that Bitcoin broke its high for at least the swing failure pattern today. So I was ready for this one, basically. And so what the question is now, I suppose, is are we going to now be going up to higher prices? 9,000, obviously the low of this channel is 9,780. Are we going to be hitting 9,780, or is it a downward spiral from here? Is this the high and we're going to much lower prices? I mean, I must say, well, we can go through it together. Let's go through it together, and then you'll know what I say. But yeah, this stream is called the best non-financial advice on Bitcoin. So if you're a champion, you get the insider joke. But if not, I'm going to make everybody aware of the insider joke right now. Okay, so this is from yesterday. Okay, so this was yesterday, the 24th, when I was writing to the group. I was saying, I was asked, what am I feeling? This is obviously what am I feeling on Bitcoin. I was saying, I feel that we're going to test at least 9,800. We haven't had that at the moment, obviously, but I was just feeling that we will push up at least. Okay, and with Ethereum going crazy, which is now up another 5% today, it's just continuing to be insane. With ETH going crazy, it's not really a good time to short Bitcoin. Okay, and then this is the insider joke here, where I posted this today, obviously before that move up again. Please remove the sell orders so we can pump Bitcoin. Thank you. Not financial advice. So basically, I myself was thinking that we were going to move up, okay? And I saw some doubts in the group, and generally for me, weekends I'm not really trading Bitcoin, on the weekend. So I just come in, put this comment to let people basically kind of know that I'm still expecting the upside, as I was making them aware yesterday. I'm still expecting the upside. I would still like 9,800, but, time will tell. But basically, should we take care of the swing failure? Yes, take care of the swing failure pattern, and that's what we're going to be covering in a second. Are we going to get this swing failure pattern? But then to wrap up the insider joke, please remove the sell orders so we can pump. And obviously we pumped, so we done exactly what I was thinking. And then, as I was saying, I give the best not financial advice on Bitcoin, and Daniel, not financial, absolutely is definitely not financial advice. But seriously, take profit one and go on to eat. Not dietary advice either. So what do we mean swing failure pattern? For the people that don't know what swing failure pattern means, it basically means taking the high, okay, and doing basically swing failuring the pattern. Okay, there's several different names for this. I used to refer to this pattern as like a head fake. So I know lots of people will have different names for it. So you can refer to this as a head fake, a fake out, swing failure pattern. I mean, they're all exactly the same thing. So basically, it just means you come above the high and then you lose the high. Okay, so that's kind of what you're seeing almost at the moment, isn't it? Move up and now losing the level. Okay, so you grab some orders above the high and then essentially you reverse it. So that's anyway why I was taking profit one as soon as we moved above that high. Okay, 9,700. And obviously I am pretty good because we are now sat at 9,680. So that was a sensible take profit, wasn't it? Okay, but are we going to push up or are we going down from here? So let's think about this sensibly then. So Firstly, I mean, my decision, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, you'll know from the last video update that I done. The last video update that I done, I was obviously in a short position. And that was after we bounced off a 9680, where, as you know, I caught that short to almost a wick. And then from there, we had an internal, really nice channel. Okay, so we had a really nice internal channel, which I think I got saved here. Okay, oh, wow, that's... that is really... Let me just remove this. Oh, that's really glitchy, isn't it? You see how glitchy that is? Okay, let's just draw it. I'm really not sure how that's glitched out like that. Let's just draw it again. But we had basically this channel going on here, didn't we? Something along these sort of lines. So we had that low, and then we had this high. Okay, that was the channel that we had going on. And originally I was in a short position from up here. We obviously came down to the lows, 9,500, which for me was a massive crucial support. Obviously took profit there. I did not close out of my short though. What we then done though was we started to have that rise last night, and then obviously we come back during the the night there, back tested the middle of the channel, then you get back above the channel, you start holding it as support. I prior to this already closed out my short because as I was saying to people, I do not think it is actually a good time to short Bitcoin now, because at the very least we should be going for that swing failure pattern of the highs. And why was that? Well, just look at Ethereum, man. Like, this was a heavily affecting my decision, because it's just really strange to see Ethereum and Litecoin running so massively hard. Obviously we didn't have this Litecoin run when I was saying this, it was just Ethereum, but nevertheless, to see Ethereum massively running, it would be quite odd to see Bitcoin not actually run as well. And then obviously when you had that Litecoin push up, absolutely, it was just icing on the cake, saying times 100 long. Not financial advice, it's a pretty good trade, at least but for that swing failure pattern. And obviously that's take profit one hit, and whatever happens now, it's money made in the books, so yeah, I guess I would need to say this, by the way. This is a disclaimer that I like to use. If you want to just make sure that you can read that, let me get out of the way of it. Basically, this is a disclaimer to actually say, yeah, it isn't financial advice that I'm giving. I have no financial advice given. I just trade, and that's simply it. Bit of education and entertainment here. But yeah, Bitcoin. So if we come back up onto the bigger term time frames, I mean, isn't it? It's quite marvelous, isn't it? It really is quite marvelous when you think about this. When you think about this original channel that I gave you, and we're talking nearly 80 days ago. First gave you these low and high of the channels, and from there we have just, I'll let somebody do it in the comments. What have I said that this channel is? This channel from the highs to the lows is an absolute what? It's an absolute what? What are my words? What am I saying? This channel is an absolute what? Please, somebody take the words out of my mouth. Don't leave me hanging here, and let's hope somebody said it. Come on, you can't leave me hanging, guys. Or it's going to be a bit embarrassing for myself. We got to remember there's stream lag. People are not replying right now because there is definitely a stream lag, and people are only just hearing what I'm saying. So we got to wait here. An absolute gold mine. Tick, tick, tick. Emerald City, absolutely correct. This range is an absolute gold mine. It truly has been. I mean, it just really has. Firstly, in trading the internals of the range and the internals of the higher range, and then to see it rotate every single time from the lows to the highs, just has really been perfect. Every time, anybody that got bearish at the lows, guess what? Absolutely wrecked as we push up. Anybody that got bullish at the highs, absolutely wrecked as we push back down. Anybody that actually traded the range for what it is, getting bullish at the lows and bearish at the highs, guess what? Has made an absolute fortune. Let's just put it like that. An absolute fortune playing this. And obviously, yeah, you can trade this as swing trades, and you can trade this as day trades. Guess what? The swing trades, you are trading it from the highs to the lows with caution at the lows. Obviously, you can trade it with caution at the highs, but I was trading it with more caution at the lows, but nevertheless, swing trading from highs to the lows. And then on the day trades, yeah, I happily trade this up and down, up and down. I could go a whole day, take 100 trades. So obviously, I don't only trade long, I don't only trade short when I'm scalp trading, but, day trades, I'll trade it anyway. But for the swing trades, shorting those highs and longing these lows, I mean, it's kind of just unreal, isn't it? Like, the amount of rotations that we've actually had from this is just absolutely insane. It really, really is. Your girlfriend. That's also true. That is also true. Oh wow, look at that. We had a lot of comments. That is brilliant to see, by the way. But yeah, that's true. It is a gold mine. It's an absolute gold mine, but it is also the wifey. As you all know, I did marry this range, and I wasn't joking about it when I said this is the range I'm marrying. It's because I truly felt that we could go on for the longest amount of time that you're going to see Bitcoin range. Like, when was the last time you saw an 80-day Bitcoin range as perfect as this? Like, show me. What was that meme? Like, I want to try and find the meme. Let me try and find the meme. 1 second. This is the meme I'm referring to. Let's load this onto the screen here. And this is my meme right now of me sat here at the table, and I'm going to say, this is the best Bitcoin range, change my mind. Or this is the best Bitcoin range that we have traded, change my mind. Like, show me a better range on the Bitcoin chart than this that has had so many perfect rotations from the high to low. Like, I'm telling you, this is the most perfect Bitcoin range that you've seen in many years. Like, it's just absolute perfection. Changed my mind. I'd like someone to try and show me a better range, because it's very, 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 very difficult. I mean, if I try and look quickly, this range has been absolutely perfect in terms of a low and a high, designated like it was. Obviously, these descending triangles, they were both descending triangle patterns, but they were not a range per se. They were patterns. Obviously, when you had that ascending triangle down here, again, it was this was actually not as easy to trade as this is. This has been insanely easy to trade. These levels down here, not so easy. Well, this descending triangle, really easy to trade. But this one down here, not as much. But I mean, this here has just been, to be honest, easy. It's not actually been hard. So, yeah, someone try and change my mind on that, because I would love to hear someone say a better 80-day range. And again, a range that was identified in the time. None of this hindsight trading, none of that, any of that. It's just identified way before, massively before anyone else did, and it's just been so well respected. So yeah, that's why also people are saying it's the wifey, because I did say I will marry this range, and I did. I held my word. I married her, and yeah, she became mine, and I'm very happy she did, because it has been lovely. Range is a money machine. It's an absolute gold mine. It absolutely has, and yeah, she's beautiful. And may she stick with us a little bit while, because there's been times when I've been thinking, God, maybe she's going to cheat on me here. Maybe she's going to run off with another guy. But, she stayed faithful to me. There were times when I was doubting her, but, she sticked with me. There was times when I started to doubt, but she stuck with me through the thick and thin of it. And, yeah, all I can say is I thank her very much for that, because she's been bringing me the money home. So, yeah, that's the Bitcoin range that we have going on here. It's really not so difficult. Obviously, you're looking up at that next level, 9,780. It's about $100 away from here. Things that I like to look at, okay, are things like this, when we can start to see some, statistics on what, okay, so we can see things like how many positions are trapped up at this high then. I'm actually going to put this up a little bit. So we can see currently, 11 million, 10 million. Okay, but it's pretty even, okay? So I like to look at these imbalances. But we haven't really lost the level yet. But we do have the potential of a lot of trap longs up at those highs, let's be honest. Yeah, you definitely have that potential there. Nice increase in open interest. Yeah, I obviously do think you want to be slightly caught. This is the thing. This is why I take profits. Because if we do suddenly fall down massively, well, I wouldn't make as much money, but at least I made a little bit. But if we continue up from here to my bigger target, well, I'll be absolutely laughing. But, it's a level to take caution. Definitely. Okay, we still have those two naked point of controls above you. So, for me, all I'm saying is this. Let's remember low, high. Higher low, higher high, higher low. This is now a higher high. We could fall all the way back to 9,550 sort of levels and still continue upwards. Like, it's still bullish market structure, isn't it? So, there's no need to be so bearish at the moment. Let's be honest. I got to say, I'm still looking for higher prices. But yeah, I've take profit 1, and this is the way that I like to trade. Yeah, so it's like taking profit number 1, taking profit number 2. Sometimes I'll have like 3 take profits. So take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. And you know, if it doesn't hit my last take profit, it doesn't hit my last take profit. But you know, that's the way I trade. So yeah, obviously I'd like another push up here, but it's the weekend. The volume is really low on this push up. You have the potential of some trap longs above those highs. So I think it's just a level to be cautious at, isn't it? Again, the best non-financial, again, not financial advice, but it's very rare that I'm wrong. It's very rare that I'm wrong on Bitcoin. But yeah, I must say that the volume overall, if you just stand and look at the volume, okay, just look at this, okay. Really big volume, and it's just gone down and down and down and down. Okay, so just yeah, all that's really massively stand out, isn't it? But then if you're looking at it like this, then is it weird that you are declining in volume massively when you put in a sideways consolidation pattern? Absolutely, it's not weird, because that is what is expected. Okay, so you are expected to put in these sideways ranges on declining volume. So for me, there's nothing weird about that. It's actually pretty nice. I gotta show this comment. Oh, here we go. Check the Chart Champions general chat for the meme. Let's go and check this meme then. Let's see this. This is the best non-financial. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is the best non-financial advice. Change my mind. Oh man, oh Neo, I love you. I absolutely do. That's brilliant. Oh, it really is. But yeah, this absolutely is the best non-financial advice that you're going to see. So yeah, brilliant meme. I like it. Yeah. So I mean, what was I covering last week? So on last week's live stream, I went over some altcoins, didn't I? So we can. What altcoin did I cover on the last live stream? Because I think we can check on that. I honestly can't remember what altcoin I covered on last week's live stream. On the public live stream, I mean, nothing else. I covered. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. What altcoin did I look at last week? I could try and find it out a second. I will try and remind myself. I remember we went on to CoinMarketCap. No, it was Waves. We looked at Waves and we looked at something else. I remember Waves though. Obviously on Waves, I was saying to you all, I think it's going to push up again. So my exact words on Waves. What is the ticker for this? Waves? Oh man, what's the ticker for Waves? Waves. What is the ticker for Waves? I literally have Waves Bitcoin. Okay, so here we have. This is what I had last week going on. Okay, so I remember now. Yes, of course. We were looking at this, and we were looking at so we must have been on a different time frame. I can't remember what time frame I drew those on, but we were on a log scale, weren't we? That was it. Basically, we had those trend lines, so rejection, down, massive push up. Again, rejection, down, massive push up. And then you had the local trend line there, rejection, down, massive push up. And if you remember correctly, if you don't, go back and watch the last live stream that I made. We must have been around here. And my exact words literally were, I do remember this now, my exact words while we were, let's just point it out, ladies and gentlemen, while we were here, where I at the very least think that we will take the high of this channel. That was my exact words of what will happen. I do remember this now, and I can remember saying that this would be extremely rare and unheard of if I am wrong on this call. Not my words, but I was saying I do think it's extremely unlikely that we do not get this push up. And have a guess what that was, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That was a 20% rise after I said that, at least a 20% rise. And it's done exactly what I said, taking that high and then continuing the range there. I mean, yeah, that again, Waves, the best the best non-financial advice on waves that you're ever going to see, because I literally said I do think we're going to take that high, and I will be extremely surprised if that does not happen. And from that, you had a 20% move to the upside. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised that happened, but all I'm just saying is, wow, I'm good. I'm good, you know. So yeah, that's nice to see, actually. It would have been weird if I was wrong, no? So now we can expect this range to go on. Yeah, who knows? Actually, I'm not sure if we go all the way down to the bottom of this range. Like, the only thing I was sure of is that we take the high. Now, who knows? Maybe we can push up again. You know, with altcoins running like they are, I wouldn't necessarily think that we continue a massive range to the expansion to the lows. Obviously, you got that 1-to-1. Okay, so this must have been some extension that I put on here, which would have been the low down here to the high to the low. And as you can see, you got a 1 and you got a 1618 above you. Let's say that we come down to there, and then you get another 80% rise, 36% rise. Yeah, so obviously waves is looking nice there, isn't it? So, you know, each time you broke that trend line, you got a 130% rise. You broke this trend line, you got 82% rise. And currently, after breaking that trend line, you've seen a 50% rise. Wow. You know, who would have thought technical analysis works? But yeah, that's nice, isn't it? So I can't remember the other altcoin that I covered, though, if I'm honest. I literally can't. Maybe someone can remind me, because I remember doing waves. I cannot actually remember the other altcoin that I covered last week, though. Oh, so really nice question, and this is a question that I get asked a lot. Yeah, waves was the ticker. Absolutely it was. And yeah, I hope all you guys can remember exactly what I said in that live stream, because literally everything that I said played out exactly as I said it would. Like, insane 20% rise after I said it will 99.9% move up. It did. So yeah, that was that. Holy, like, Neo, you're not surprised. Like, I know you're not surprised. I have the biggest ego in trading, and I think I think now I have this bit of a reputation of my reputation, I suppose, is actually a reputation of being so good at trading, and like being the guy that says, if this is going to happen, it happens. So I have a high reputation to uphold, and this is a mighty stress on my shoulders. I'll tell you that. It's not easy. It's not easy to carry this ego, because it's very, very, very big. So for me to carry such an ego, I do have to continuously produce results, and I'm producing the results, and I understand that when I stop producing the results, people are going to be absolutely able to troll me hard. But this is the thing: people try and troll me at the moment, but guess what? My bank account talks louder than their trolling comments. So, you know, while I continue to absolutely crush the charts like a champion, I deserve to have this ego. You know, let's be honest, I do. So while the charts literally move exactly as I'm saying, I can hold this ego. But when I stop crushing the charts, that's when I absolutely will expect a lot of trolls to come out of their shells, because they're waiting for me. I know somebody is waiting for me to slip up. They really want me to slip up. Trust me, I know this 100%. The trolls really want me to slip up. I have a lot of haters and a lot of trolls that come onto the videos to try and give so much hate, but guess what? They just can't get it at the moment, because I continue to get everything right. But when I do, I will respect the trolls, because yeah, there you go. Nice to see you again. Ego videos are always funny, amazing when you're here. Yeah, they are though. No idea what that is. Oh, hello Rollo, thank you very much for the donation. That is very, very, very kind of you, by the way. Thank you. ETH changing the long-term macro if it closes higher than 275 on the weekly and 290 on the monthly, making a higher high. What's your opinion it doing it before Bitcoin? So I will share this with you, that the way that I approach, as you may have noticed this, depending on how long you've followed me for, but Ethereum, BTC, if you've probably noticed that I will not ever really look at the ETH USD chart, because ETH USD follows ETH BTC. So it's actually redundant. In my opinion, it's redundant to look at the ETH USD chart. Really simply, for me, it's very redundant. I have no need to actually look at the ETH USD charts, but I will take a look at the ETH USD. Simply because I'm going to look at ETH BTC, and I'll take into consideration what you're saying about this. So what did you say? 290. So to get to 290, you're already above 290. I don't really understand the question then. ETH changing the long-term macro. If it closes higher than 275 weekly, oh, okay, I see what you mean. Making a higher high. What's your opinion of it doing it before BTC? Doing what before BTC? But basically, my opinion on ETH is, yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it? Let's be honest, it looks really good. You know, you've worked your way up these levels pretty well, haven't you? So you've worked your way up here pretty nicely. Monthly, you know, weeklies, monthlies, weeklies. Look, it's pretty likely, I think, that you move up at least another 5%. So obviously this is dependent on Bitcoin, but yeah, I would say you should be getting above not $300. And that is another 1.7%. Yeah, maybe you can reach about $302-ish. I would not be surprised, because if, like, the way that I trade these, so I trade the ETH BTC pair, I don't trade ETH USD, but you know, the ETH BTC pair is so easy, like literally so easy. Resistance monthly, resistance monthly, resistance monthly, resistance monthly, resistance monthly, support monthly, support monthly, breakthrough to weekly, support weekly, moving up. Well, it's pretty likely that we're going to go up to the next weekly. You know, this is the way that we trade these: level to level, level, there's your next level. So that next level is still another about 4% off. So with ETH BTC likely to travel another 4%. Doesn't have to be direct up, by the way. It doesn't have to do this, but to do like this, you know, we were expecting that weekly. That's the next level sort of thing. So another 4% on ETH BTC. Obviously, that's dependent on how you Bitcoin goes. This is why I don't like the USD pair, because it's so dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin crashes, well, guess what? ETH USD is 100% going to crash, but not necessarily the BTC pair. But yeah, I'd say you should be breaking 300 resistance on ETH BTC. Sorry, on ETH USD. And well, I just mean, yeah, ETH BTC is really bullish, okay? And Litecoin is actually looking really bullish, you know? It's finally broken out of that, like, 70-day long range. Okay, little swing failure of that high, but yeah, I mean, the majors, like, the altcoins are looking really good. Like, let's be honest, the altcoins are looking better than Bitcoin. And that's not a bad thing. Like, we can make money on everything, you know, but I do trade Bitcoin much more than altcoins, in terms of like how much I trade them and how much money I put into it. But you know, the altcoins are a relaxing style of trading, I suppose. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Oh my god, I'm over here literally dude, I'm holding my stomach in tears. This is the I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. But you know what? By you loving it, you know 100% that there is literally going to be some haters in here thinking, oh my god, I hate this guy so much. Like you know that I've had death threats. There's people in here that are screaming at their screens like that, like, oh my god, I want this guy to lose. Like, literally, people hate it when I win so much, and that's why I try so hard to win. Like, that's why I put in hours upon hours upon hours trading every day, because I want to be the best. I want to say to people, look at me. I'm literally crushing it. Like, it feels good. It does feel good. I'm a highly competitive guy. Like, I'll be honest, I am highly competitive. So for me to say, yeah, I'm crushing it, like, it feels good. So yeah, that's Waves. That's Bitcoin. That's ETH BTC. We'll go over something else in a second. Let's go through some comments. Let's see if I missed anything. I'm just going to skim through the comments. Everybody loves Neo the group. He is a good guy. Your knees must be sore from carrying all them skills, and how you go. My knees not sore, but my girlfriend's, yes. Must be patient, trolls. They're going to be patient, but I know they're coming for me. But that keeps me motivated to keep doing well, you know. When are you going to do a vlog? Yeah, you know, I was thinking about vlogs and all this. I was thinking about vlogs. I'm not sure. Like, this is the thing. I obviously bought all the cameras and stuff to do the vlogs. It's just, I don't know. How many likes and stuff did we have on this video? I'm interested, by the way, to see the likes and dislikes. So, but yeah, the vlogs and stuff, I was thinking about them. Come on, guys, let's moon the likes. Let's moon the likes like we want to try and moon Bitcoin. If you want to all give me a like, that would be very much appreciated. The support, as always, is welcomed. But yeah, the vlogs, I'm thinking about them still. You know, I don't want to put anything in stone, but I'll do the vlogs when I want to do the vlog. You know, maybe I'll do a vlog. I have no time scale on the vlogs. Let's just put it like that. I'll do a vlog when there's something really interesting. I do actually have some really interesting things that are coming up. I will tell you that. I do have some really interesting things. But so I reckon you could expect a vlog in about 1 month. Don't hold me to that, but I reckon about a month and I got a really good, interesting vlog coming up. But I'm not going to do vlogs all the time. Just when I got something interesting, do a trading vlog sort of thing. But I know definitely I could do a vlog in a month, which is something really interesting to do with trading sort of thing. People are not hating, they're just salting their loss. A little bit of both, by the way. A little bit of both, because I do know there are people that are literally mad. There are people that get really mad at me, you know. I saw that message before it got retraced. I did see that message. Don't hate your life, man. Everything's good. You gotta love life. Life is good. Life is great. And hopefully I can put some smiles on your face. I think that's why I love the ego so much, because you have the data to back it up that you deserve the ego and there is nothing haters can do except hate. That's my favourite type of fact. It is funny. It is funny because, yeah. I knew someone would get it. What happened to the 1 Bitcoin giveaway? Yes, I never... The thing is, I have already sent that Bitcoin. I'll log into my account. I sent it over on Binance. I'll log into it and actually show you, because I'm sure there are some people that even doubted that I send it, you know. So I'll log into my account now just to prove that I did. I've already sent it, by the way. So yeah, this was the thing. I think it was a decision of mine, like literally, what, 3/4 of the way through the video, I'm like, comment down below and I'm going to give away 2 people 0.5 Bitcoin. And it was honestly just like so spontaneous. And at the end of the video, I thought, oof, why did I, I was just thinking like, why did I say that actually? But I am a man of my word. When I do say something, I will 100% follow through on it. Like, I have no bad, you know, I don't regret saying it sort of thing. And actually it made me really emotional reading some of the comments, because it's really crazy. You know, the crazy thing is that, and this is not me trying to brag or anything like this, but for me, 1 Bitcoin is not a lot of money. But to read some of those comments of, Daniel, please pick me for the Bitcoin. And I obviously didn't pick anyone. I just done it randomly. But some of the comments of like, Daniel, this money would literally change my life. And it just makes you think for a second, like, wow. I suppose it just made me think like, wow. And also for myself personally, like, as you all know, or if you followed the channel long enough, like, I was not born into money. Like, I never had all this money. I was not born into money. I was not anything. Like, everything I have that I've worked for. And thinking to myself, it's a bit crazy sometimes when I think about it, if I'm honest. But, you know, to say like 1 Bitcoin is not a lot of money, but obviously it is a lot of money. Like, 1 Bitcoin is a lot of money for 99% of the world. That's a hell of a lot of money. And even for myself, I suppose it is. But in terms of like the comments of people like able to change their life with it, it is crazy. But let me log into this anyway. I got 2-factor authentication and stuff, so 1 second. But yeah, it made me a little bit emotional, you know, reading some of those comments, because they were pretty insane. But I'll tell you this for a second thing. 1 Bitcoin well spent, because I've never had so many comments in a video. Like, literally, I've never had so many comments and likes after doing that 1 Bitcoin giveaway. It was pretty insane. It really was, like, literally insane. Yeah, I've never ever had so many people comment after a video. So it was marketing money well spent. Very expensive marketing, but I do think that I will probably do more giveaways, because that thing went like yeah, it was good for my view counts, let's put it like that, but a little bit expensive. Not something that I do every day, because I do a video most weeks. I would be giving away 7. That would probably be giving on average about 5 Bitcoin away a week. I'm not going to do that, but I could give away, like, I don't know, $50 or something like this, I suppose. Sorry. Yeah, I suppose I could do, like, I don't know. I didn't realize that Bitcoin, that giveaways literally were the best one. Like, literally, this is the thing. I put out some of the best content in crypto on technical analysis, and it's like, you know, it's well received from the people that follow me, but to get new followers is hard on YouTube. But to do a giveaway, it was literally like, yeah, I've never seen so many people literally just be like, wow. I've never seen so many comments. I'm going to refresh so you can, I don't want to show my portfolio balance here. I'm going to be very careful. Okay, and now I'm going to just show you that I'm refreshing the page, and I'm going to take a print screen. 1 second. But yeah, it was crazy. It really was. Yeah. So yeah, I sent those 2 Bitcoin, well, 1 Bitcoin, 0.5, 0.5 to literally 2 random people. So whoever received, like, I didn't pick it in any certain manner, or I didn't think, oh, I'm going to give it to this guy, I'm going to give it to this guy. No, I literally just picked 2 people and sent it. So whoever received that, well, obviously 2 people, 0.5 each. Whoever received that is 2 lucky people, I suppose. And I do hope that you use it for the greater good, and you enjoy it, I suppose. But yeah, I'll do, like, I'm going to do more giveaways, because I've literally never had so many comments on a video. It was literally insane. But I probably am not going to do 1 Bitcoin giveaways so often. But yeah, both of those comments true. But yeah, maybe you should give giveaways, free memberships. Yeah, this is a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I like doing giveaways, I suppose. But yeah, I need to think about it, I suppose. But yeah, congratulations to those 2 people, by the way. And yeah, it was a nice deed. I feel it was a nice deed. But I don't really like to do so much. What's the word I'm looking for? So much. I want to be careful with how I word it. I'm just going to move on. But yeah, I was going to say that I don't like doing stuff and then, like, being like, oh, look at me, I've done this. And that's why I wasn't even going to post that, oh yeah, look at me, I've sent these guys 0.5 Bitcoin each. I don't know, I just don't like doing it like that. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, anyway, congratulations for those 2 people, well done. And how's Litecoin going then? So it's just hovering around right now, isn't it? Volume staying steady. And this is the thing that I like. So I like adding channels like this onto these sort of coins. Okay, you can see you have pretty well defined channels here. And this is the problem, I'm running out of water. So I wonder if anyone can assist me. I get really, really sore throats. Okay, so I get really sore throats when it comes to doing my live streams. And I have tried, from a suggestion from a member, I tried a licorice tea. And I tried licorice tea, and firstly, I hated the taste. I'm not a tea drinker, so I hated the taste of licorice tea. And I also found it didn't have a massive effect. It didn't really aid my voice. So I wonder if anyone could give me a useful suggestion. My problem is with my throat, that my throat is painful after about 30 minutes of talking. So like when I'm talking now, it's starting to get a little bit, it's not like massive pain, but it's like I can feel it's uncomfortable, you know. I wonder if anyone has a suggestion for me. And yeah, I know I'm not a guy that goes to the doctors very much. I know I could go to the doctors, and I have gone to the doctors about this, and they recommended me to go to actually some sort of speech class for people that do speaking like this, public speaking, and there's techniques and how you're meant to talk and I just didn't have time for it, I suppose. But I wonder if anyone has another nice remedy, like almost like licorice tea. But yeah, ginger, honey and lemon. I know about lemon and what is it? What you put in? You put in lemon and honey. I know lemon and honey is good for a sore throat, but apparently, like, my sore throat is because I'm speaking. It's not a sore throat because I'm ill or anything like that. It's a sore throat from literally speaking too much. Asian medicine, silver tea. I will read some of these stuff. Honey while singing. No, I didn't add any honey, but the thing is, what I thought is, because I thought honey and lemon is for sore throats, as if when you're ill, no? And my sore throat is not one that goes away. I like constantly have, almost now, constantly always a sore throat. And it's because I do the live streams too much. But I literally love doing these live streams. Like, it's really hard because I absolutely love doing the live streams, but at the same time, it is now becoming a little bit of a pain for my throat. It is progressively getting worse. But I think that's because I've been doing them more and more and more. I'm doing a live stream now nearly every day, and this is obviously only internally for the members. But I'm doing a lot of live streams. But I absolutely love doing them. It's really, really, really good. I'll show you something that I have. Another question for you all. Another question. Let's see. Guess Daniel's things. Play a game. I want to see who guesses this first. Okay, I'm going to hold something on the screen, and whoever guesses this first gets to choose an altcoin that I choose next. Okay, they can choose the altcoin that I look at. What is this? Come on, whoever gets this answer gets to choose an altcoin, and that's pretty valuable. Come on, guys. What am I holding up here? What am I holding up here? And I'm telling you, it's not. We've still got some suggestions. I do appreciate all these suggestions. What I like to do personally is I always go back and read all the comments like after I finish the live stream. So I will go back and I spend so long researching things on. I spend a lot of my time doing research and stuff. So I'm more than happily. Bombilla, pero es una bombilla de qué? ¿Cómo se llama? Yeah, here we go. Mate. Yes. I guess we can combine because it's almost a bombilla, but it is mate. So the first comment there of mate was Tom Good. Yeah, so Tom Good, you win. What altcoin do you want me to cover? And I will cover your altcoin. So congratulations. But yeah, this, for the people that don't know, this is mate, and so this is a natural one, yeah. So what you do is you get mate tea, and you put the tea in here, and then you put in some water, and then you sip it. But it's so full of caffeine, like it's massively full of caffeine, and so it keeps me awake. It's really funny. I got 2, yeah. I got 2. This one is pretty cool because obviously I don't need to. So we got some pretty interesting things in here. I'll pull out a random note. We can play another game after. Guess the country of the note. That one's easy. So I wonder if someone wants to guess this country. I hope you know. That one's pretty easy, I think. That one is actually pretty easy. Should we go for a bit of a harder one? Yeah, here we go. This is the one. I want to see if anyone actually knows this. Where is this note from? Which country uses this note? Wonder if anybody knows. Argentina, no. No es Argentina. Not Spain. This one, yes, was Thailand, but I want to see if anybody knows this one. Peru, no es Peru. I'll give you a clue. I have been there, obviously, because I got their note. I've been there. It's not Thailand. It's not Peru. If nobody guesses in a minute, nobody wins the prize, and I'll just give you the answer. Nope. None of these answers. No, nobody's going to get it, I don't think. You're going to kick yourself. It's from Danland. I should have my own currency. That would be pretty cool. But at the moment, no. We've not got a currency. I'm just going to tell you, and then I get to pick the altcoin that I cover then. Cuba. 3 pesos de Cuba. That is a Cuban note. Whenever I go somewhere, I always bring back a note of the country. So this is just full of one note of every country that I've been on. Well, not actually every country. That's not true. But a lot of the countries, or some of their coins, or something like this. So yeah, Interesting. But yeah, that's kept in my little mate jar. Got so much random stuff, I'm not even joking. Yeah, Cuba was nice. Cuba was nice. Let me see, did Tom comment the ult that he wanted? I hope he didn't comment and then he's not going to give me an ult, because that would be disappointing. So Tom, did you comment again your ult that you want me to look at? Oh, would you look at that? Tom literally commented and got it right and got to choose an ult, which is an absolute privilege, because I literally never, ever, ever let anybody tell me what to cover. And I was going to let Tom have that privilege. But guess what? He's not going to take it because he's not commented what ult he wanted. Well, that is a shame. That is a shame. But there you go. Yeah, there you go. Pushing back up a little bit here, Bitcoin. I would say now that 9,650, massive support. Massive support now, 9,650. You don't want to see 9,650 lost. Let me just check that. Oops, didn't want to do that. Yeah. You really don't want to see 9,650 lost now. So that is a pretty important support. Okay. 9,650 important support now. Ethereum, so strong. What was I going to do? What was I going to do? What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Literally can't remember. But yeah, no, Cuba was amazing. I'm looking forward to the... if you want to stay up without caffeine side effects, try phenamine. But yeah, no, Cuba's amazing. Oh, did someone mention Cuba, did they? Before I said it. I saw these comments. No, there was no Cuba comment. There was no Cuba comment unless I'm blind. Argentina. I'm a fair guy. If there was a Cuba comment, I would let them choose, but I didn't see a Cuba comment. That one, I don't know whether that was before or after I actually said what the answer was. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure whether that was before or after, but oh well, we can I think we can donate it to me. What do I want to choose? Well, I think a link is a favourite of everybody, isn't it? And it looks like you have a well-defined range. Okay, so it looks like you got this going on then, doesn't it? Oops, didn't actually want to click that. Can you guess that I like trading ranges? Okay, look how nice this is. From the weekly down to the low. Okay, resistance, broken, support. Back down below, resistance, resistance, resistance. Last touch of the resistance between a move back down to the low of the range, to the middle of the range. Higher low, resistance, support, breaking up to a new high. Actually coming down to swing failure this low. Coming back up to the exact midpoint of the channel. So that is what that took about 1 second to see that, and there you go, straight away you have a really nice channel there on link. So let's see then. Looks okay. So you had quite big bearish divergences up at those highs, by the way, really big bearish divergences. But anyway, looks like really if you can claim back above that midpoint, then what is that? How much is that? 7-8%. I don't know. Like, I don't really like trading the midpoint so much. I like to trade the lows. I like to trade the highs. Not so much the midpoint, if I'm honest. But obviously you're going to want to look to see something like this. Okay, if you're a bird on link. Yeah, obviously just trading the range for like that. But I would say, yeah, that would have to be the option you're looking for. Although you could expect to see something like this. Okay, and then you get a better opportunity. Okay, I prefer to trade the lows, not really so much the midpoint for a new trade. But yeah, that's a range though on Bitcoin. That's definitely a really nice link range there. Okay, be careful of that high because you might swing failure pattern it. But yeah, that's a nice range. Let's just put it like that. That is a nice range. And Bitcoin, not doing so much. Not doing so much. Yeah, so I think, what is it, 8:30? 8:30, I'm out of water. And I think I'm going to call it an evening then. So I suppose I'll wrap up by saying thank you everybody so much. I suppose, yeah, I hope that you've all enjoyed tonight's live stream. What have we gone through then? So what I've gone through here, I do want to say some more things. I want to, before I wrap it up, because I just have so many comments about it, I want to talk about the trading competition that we obviously have going on. And that is about the World Series of Trading, because there's literally just so many comments about it. Okay, so I'll answer a few of the questions / just repeated questions that, or just the same questions that we get over and over. Okay. So obviously there's a 200 Bitcoin trading competition, okay? And a 200 Bitcoin trading competition starts out in 4 days. 4 days time. And we start a 200 Bitcoin trading competition. And this is to win 200 Bitcoin, okay? Across 3 different competitions they have. There's a 150 prize pool, there's a 300,000, and then they have a lot of 9,000 prize pools, okay? So yeah, that's starting, well, the pre-registration ends in 4 days, okay? So if you want to join the team, I'll post a comment here. I'll just copy and paste this, easy, and I'll post this in the chat. Oh, it's well over the okay, let's think how I could do this then. I'll do it point here, and then I have to do point number 2 like this, remove point number 4 and point number 3. And then I can go here, and I can go, you see, I'm a clever guy. I can go like this, and there you go. But basically, yeah, this is what I wanted to mention, that the competition literally starts in 4 days. And I'm telling you, like, mark my words, I have no doubt my team is going to win 200 Bitcoin. I'm looking at you and I'm telling you this. I have no doubt we're going to win 200 Bitcoin. Like, I honestly truly believe that there's no doubt in my mind that we will not be winning this competition. Like, I just feel this is my competition for the taking, I'm telling you. So 4 days and we end the pre-registration. Starts on the 10th of August, okay? Full confidence I'm going to win it, or me and my team, I suppose, will win it. And yeah, that's for 200 Bitcoin. If you want to join the team, then really simply there's 4 steps that you have to follow. Obviously, make a new Bybit. Well, you can read the steps yourself. But the questions that we get asked a lot are, firstly, we had so many questions about when you're going to get the bonus. Like, we don't work for Bybit, or me, customer service, nobody here works for Bybit. So if you are, some people had delays on their bonuses, like, you've got to contact Bybit support. Although customer service has actually been brilliant. He's done a load of it for you. But really, you have to just contact Bybit yourself. If the bonus is a little of a delay, just contact them. Secondly, a lot of the questions that we have been having are, am I in the team? You only actually get in the team if you deposit at least 0.1 Bitcoin. So, just put 5 Bitcoin in, sort of thing, and you're definitely going to be in the team. Once you've deposited, you're in the team. Okay, if you join via the link and you do not deposit, well, really simply, you're not in the team. So that's that. That's the second question that we get asked a lot. Am I in the team? Well, you're in the team if you made a new Bybit account and joined via the link and you deposited Bitcoin. If you don't deposit, then it is going to show you temporarily in the team, but when the competition starts, and just so you know, this isn't me making it up, unless you have at least 0.1 Bitcoin, you are just automatically wiped from our team. So you do have to make sure you deposit at least 0.1 to be in the team. Another question that we kept getting asked is, can I start trading on it now? The answer is yes, you can trade on it tonight, sort of thing. You can deposit, and this can be your main account. This account is not going to end when the competition ends. It's an account that will run for life, sort of thing. So you can always use the account. So you can use it tomorrow, and you can use it in 10 years time. It can be your main account, sort of thing. So you can deposit as much or as little as you want to that account, sort of thing. Other questions that we get asked all the time. But yeah, then the last question that we get asked a lot is obviously like, I'm going to live trade this. I'm going to live trade this. I'm going to be giving the entries, the exits, obviously the entry, the stop loss, and the target. So essentially, I'm going to just be giving away free money because I'm going to try my hardest on this competition. I'm going to live trade it, so you're going to see every single trade that I'm taking, and this is for swing trades. I'm not going to bother scalp trading the competition. I'm just going to swing trade it. Okay, and so if you want to swing trades when I'm entering when I'm taking those positions, long or short, where my entry, stop loss, and target is, then I'm only giving that to the champions as well. And this is an extra service, so if you want that, then you just have to join the champions. So yeah, that's obviously anybody, literally anyone, it's free to join the team. And if we win the competition, you get a share of 200 Bitcoin. So what could be wrong about that? Okay, and then if you want to see me live trading it and actually trade along with me, where you can literally just copy what I'm doing, then that's in the champions, where only the champions are going to have access to that. And that, I think, is, you got to think of it like, yeah, it's obviously going to be brilliant to copy my trades, but you can also see my thought process, because it's going to be on live stream. I'm going to be explaining why I'm entering there, why I've got that target, and why I've got that stop loss. And that is the invaluable aspect of it, because when you understand the theory behind my trades, well, you can be using that in 10 years time. So there's a massive value in understanding that, because obviously I trade very well. And before I forget, I was going to look at the harmonic that was posted by Trader R. Okay, I can tell you straight away, I do not really like the time aspect of it. First thing that stands out to me is the symmetry is I don't like the symmetry A, B, C, D, A, X. Don't really like the fact that XA and BC do not line up at all in terms of time. Obviously A, B, C, D are slightly, and the A, B, C, D was actually really quick. But I must say I do not really like the symmetry. Like, if I'm totally honest, I wouldn't trade it, and I'm not saying it won't work, but I would say I wouldn't view this as a harmonic, because I do not like the really the XA to BC. If I'm honest, the time is not good enough, and for me that's an invalidation, so I wouldn't trade it because the time doesn't line up. Sorry, I nearly forgot about that, and I promised you I'd look at it. So yeah, although technically it's there with the fibs, I personally would not put too much emphasis on this. I like your one-to-one extension at 9315. Obviously there's confluence there, but I don't feel it's because of the harmonic. I feel that, yeah, you have technical confluence there, but I personally would say that's not a valid harmonic because of the time aspects. So yeah, that's the end of the stream then, everybody. I hope that you've enjoyed. Hope that I have given you some nice content here. I've gone through Bitcoin. I've told you I'm still expecting higher. I've got to expect higher while there's no weakness. Okay, when we see weakness, we short. But until there's weakness, you can get in on these sort of day trades where when I first shorted 9680, by the way, I'll end with this. When I first shorted 9680 up here, I did want to hold that as a swing trade, but after we bounced off 9500, I'm thinking, why would I keep holding this short? Obviously, I'm not going to do it. I closed it out for profits and I entered a long, and obviously from that, we're moving up above my original short. So I trade the charts at the end of the day. Okay, if I want to hold something as a swing trade, but then I see a different reason to change my trade, well, I'll change the trade, sort of thing. So same as I am now. I'm in a long at the moment, but if I start to see weakness on this chart, which is probably now below 9660, if I start to see weakness, then you know what, I'm going to close my long and go into a short. So it's really, 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 I'm trading the chart. I'm not trading my bias, because I honestly couldn't care less whether Bitcoin goes up or Bitcoin goes down. I want to trade the direction that the chart's showing me that it actually wants to go. Okay, that's how I make money, because I literally have no emotions. I have no attachment to the charts. I literally am just trading it, and I'm trading the direction that it's showing me it wants to go. That's how you make money, period. So yeah, there you go, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Still seeing some strength there on ETH. LTC pulling back slightly, and yeah, there you go then. So that's the end of the live stream. Cheers, everybody. Thank you ever so much. Hope that you have a brilliant evening, and yeah, I suppose really quick scan through the messages. Evening. Yep, cheers everybody. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do because I can feel it, honestly. And yeah, cheers everybody. Thank you. Have a brilliant evening, have a brilliant weekend, and if you're interested, I got a live stream tomorrow, so if you want to see more of my face, if you want to see more of my analysis, more in-depth, where I actually will be going over proper in-depth analysis, obviously on a more serious level, then I got the Champions live stream tomorrow night, so if you're interested in that, I'll also see you there. If not, I'll see you when I do the next public video. So cheers everybody, thank you and goodbye. Cheers.